So you want your e-commerce brand getting mentioned and cited by all these LLMs, things like the Google AI overviews, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, Copilot, all of them. So this video, I want to show you this brand. Okay, this is a case study about these guys called the Beardbrand.com, and I want to show you exactly what they did to achieve these results, and then I want to show you how you can do the same thing for your e-commerce store. So first, let's take a look at the results. Okay, I'm not going to focus too much on the Google traffic right now because the focus today is about LLM and AI citations. We can see that they are getting a bunch of them, especially from Google AI overviews, but also from ChatGPT and Perplexity. Most of their traffic is coming from the US, okay, and they are currently sitting with 103,000 visitors a month with a traffic worth of $11,000. And now I want to come here to the top pages to see which pages of this website are performing the most. And if you open here, you will see that most of the pages, as a matter of fact, all of the pages here are blog posts. Okay, you can see here in the URL that you have the website / blogs, and then you have the title of the blog. Okay, and just this blog alone is bringing 37% of the traffic. Let me open it here. It's about mustache styles, okay? And here you have the definitive guide to mustache styles, all right? It's not even 1 year old, this article, and it's accounting for 40% almost of their whole traffic to the website, okay? And the beauty of this is that this article was not written manually, okay? The guys, the authors of the website, the brand owners, didn't have to spend hours producing this blog post, okay? They might have spent some time with the images. These are probably like Canva design. This is very easy to do. But all of this content is written by AI and it's just working. Now, if you focus here on the page types, it also gives you which type of article are these guys are producing, okay? And you can see that we have here some guide articles, we have some how-to articles, we have a roundup article, which I like to call a listicle article, which is pretty much the top 5 mistakes you do when you're shaving your beard, or the top 5 mustache styles for the summer of 2026, things like that, okay? And you also have let me check. Comparison articles, also very trending in the SEO space. How to again, and then you just have some that Ahrefs for some reason didn't categorize. But yeah, let's go back to the overview. Now, regarding the AI citations, you must be thinking right now, and I see this doubt a lot in my comment section, that you need to be ranking first on Google to be able to get cited by Google AI overviews, ChatGPT, and the other LLMs. But this is simply not true. So the truth is that the method and the work that you do to get cited on LLMs is the same that you do to get ranked on Google. But you can do the same work and not get ranked on Google, okay? You might be on page 2 or 3 of Google and still get these AI citations. To prove you that what I'm saying is real, let's open ChatGPT and ask him a few questions, such as, does ChatGPT cite sites from page 2 or 3 of Google? And here you have the answer that ChatGPT gave us and also the explanation of how these LLM rankings work. So short answer, yes, ChatGPT can cite sites that would be on page 2, 3, or even much deeper in Google results. It doesn't work like Google's page-by-page rank. Here's how it actually works. So first, ChatGPT doesn't follow Google's pages. ChatGPT isn't literally scrolling Google page 1, or page 2, or page 3. Instead, when web search is used, it sends search queries to search indexes, often Bing or multiple sources. Then it retrieves a pool of relevant pages. Third, it re-ranks them internally based on relevance, authority, and how directly they answer the question. And this is very important. And lastly, it cites only a few of them in their final answer. Because of this re-ranking step, because of step number 3, the pages cited don't necessarily match the Google rankings, okay? And here we have the explanation on why a page 3 result might get cited before a page 1 result. So ChatGPT tends to prioritize first, direct answers to the question. Second, structured content. So content that has FAQs, tables, and clear heading. Third, authority signals, trusted domains and expert authors. And lastly, fresh or relevant information. If a page on Google page 3 answers the question better than the page 1 result, it might get chosen. So how can we leverage this information to replicate the strategy that Beardbrand used to grow their e-commerce store? We are gonna produce content, okay? We're gonna simply produce content just like these guys are doing with a bunch of blogs, and this could be listicles, this could be how-to guides, this could be review, this could be comparison articles. We're gonna follow the same strategy. And it, once again, doesn't matter if your site is still brand new or if you're just starting your store. We are gonna produce content fast, high quality content that is ready to rank and it's SEO optimized, and we are absolutely getting these AI citations even though we don't rank on Google. So how can you now replicate this strategy in order to get the fastest results and don't spend hours thinking about what content to produce? So the strategy that I'm gonna share with you right now, it's just we're gonna copy, okay? We're gonna steal these ideas. And here's how we're gonna rip this blog and adapt it to our own e-commerce store. So the first thing, you come here to the website, okay? We already have the blog section open, but I wanna see all the blog titles that they're using. So we're just gonna open the blog here, and we can go with the Beard, okay? They have this blog divided in different categories. And here we have all the titles that they're using on their Beard tips and hacks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy all these titles, okay, and we're gonna use them as inspiration for our own brand. And to do it, we come here to Claude. I already gave it a prompt, okay, you can copy this prompt, and it's literally, I'm gonna share with you some blog titles of an e-commerce store that is growing a lot in AI citations via blog posts. What I want you to do is, first, you're gonna read all these blog titles. Second, you're gonna think how we could apply this title structure to my own store content. And here I give it what I sell, all right? My store is an eye serum for 30 to 50-year-old women. Third, you're gonna deliver me the output in an Excel sheet with focus keywords plus title without any headings so I can plug into Arvow. Let me just specify that these are two different columns. Separate columns, okay, without any heading, so I can plug to Arvow, and I'm gonna paste here the titles. And in case you don't know, and while Claude is gonna do his work, I am gonna tell you what Arvow is, okay? Arvow, it's an end-to-end SEO automation tool that works amazingly with Claude right now, where you can literally set a campaign, okay? And I'm gonna create a campaign right now, which is the eye serum one. And you can create an automation to automatically generate these articles, okay, with images, with internal links, so ready to rank SEO optimized articles, and then publish them directly to your Shopify store, okay? So if you come here to integrations, it allows you to connect with your Shopify store. It has a tutorial on how to connect it. It's pretty easy, all right? And once you have it connected, you can publish these blog posts directly to your Shopify store or to your WordPress if you're using WooCommerce. It doesn't really matter. It's easy. So new campaign, eye serum. Okay, let's prepare everything while Claude is doing the keyword and blog title research. We're going to choose planned automation. We're going to connect it. Right now, I only have this WordPress site. Doesn't really matter. And for the articles, I want 3 articles every day. Okay. So you just create this, and the final thing we need is to upload the work that Claude is doing right now, and put it here on Arvow so we can start this auto blog, okay? And meanwhile, while Claude is still working, I'm just gonna come here to the article template, SEO article template, to configure how I want these articles to be, okay? So you can configure things like the language, the target country, you can add a call to action to your products. This is fundamental, all right? You can put here your sitemap, so all the articles contain internal link juice to be easily and more easier ranking on ChatGPT. You can also choose the image provider, all right? You can use your custom ones and upload your product pictures, or you can also use AI if you are not trying to do hard selling on these blog articles, okay? I would suggest you, if you're doing e-commerce, to use the custom images and upload the images that you have on your website about your products, about testimonials, reviews, whatever. And here on the videos, you can also have automatic videos. I am gonna leave this disabled. And now let's check Claude if he's doing his thing. And here we can see that Claude did this amazing keyword research, all right? Usually I take 5 minutes to review all of these keywords and titles, but taking a quick look at it, it kinda looks amazing. Look at it. How to stop rubbing your eyes and other bad habits. The ultimate guide to under eye wrinkles and fine lines. Top 10 eye serums and under eye care FAQs. These are very well crafted titles. And now I just need to finally download this document to an Excel sheet. Now open Arvow, click here on add SEO articles, and I simply import this Excel sheet. So here it is, 41 keywords imported. I'm gonna click here to add the keywords, and you can see that you have your focus keyword ready and your article title ready as well. And now it's just a matter of starting out a blog. You can start later, you can start now. I will start now, and let me show you how the final result would look like. So here we have our blog, the 10 mistakes that might be ruining your under eye skin. And if we take a look at it, you can see that it looks amazing. Okay, it's a listicle article. You have all this information about eye serums that I don't really understand. You can see that it has internal links. You can see that it has beautiful, amazing images. And this article was just posted to my website automatically. So yeah, if you do this thing, I can guarantee you that in a matter of time, you will have AI citations and mentions from these LLMs, just like Beardbrand.com is having. So yeah, if you want to try Arvow, which is the tool that we just use to automate all this process, you can check it out at arvow.com. You can use the coupon Carvalho10 for 10% off and some extra credits that will be used to generate articles. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful and that you can get something out of it. If you still want to learn more about AI and AI SEO, don't forget to watch this video right here. Leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the next one.